Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Afterlife. So, we are, or should be, on day 7, if I'm remembering correctly. This is the morning of, so there's a couple things to want to do. Namely, getting the horde base set up. I think was it almost done? So, I haven't actually recorded, or at the time of recording this, I did let's see, in the last recording session I did day, I think it was 4, no, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I don't 100% remember everything that's going on. Now, there's a tiny problem that I actually have with this area that I have chosen for defending. I think I'm going to try and see if I can't move it to over here for a couple of reasons, but um, because it wouldn't be a bad idea to have this protected, you know. But I've learned just in Afterlife, the zombie pathing is not quite the same. They don't follow the, like, if you throw down a door, they won't just go for the door and stuff like that. Which creates a bit of a minor problem when trying to make a base such as this right here. It doesn't mean that it won't work, but it doesn't work the same way. I'm a little worried they would jump down there to try and get over here, but I'm not sure if that will happen. I hear a zombie hitting something somewhere. Anyways, we'll see if I can't, yeah, shape and rotation, get this done before, let's see, because I want it like this. And then there's the top row. See, it becomes difficult due to the height of things, really. Because you don't want enemies being able to jump over whatever you are doing. But that means it also takes quite a bit more materials. So we have stuff, because I could just do it like that, but I could also get rid of these. The question is, I don't know if I actually have the time to do this. The other part that I have already built is sufficient. It'll work. It's just it'll be a very boring horde night because when I did this room on my other playthrough, they basically just kept hitting the walls. And it very well may be the same even over here, but I'm hoping that over here, because it puts a door right there that they can run through, and this door right here that they can run through, maybe they'll try and do that instead of just smacking on the walls. But I can't guarantee that's what'll happen. It might be best to, like, actually shack up next to a door for them to come at you. At least that seems to be the case. Or just build something on the outside like this. The problem I have with building something on the outside like this, my game is super dropping frames for some reason. But the reason I have a problem building stuff on the outside is that my normal methods won't really work because there are new zombie types that can throw things at you. So get rid of this guy. Because him smacking on this is driving me bonkers. But yeah, so I'm going to, I guess, kind of set something up here. and hope that it works out well enough. I need to get the stuff we need to actually even be able to make it anyways. I don't know if I have the ability to make the forge yet. I don't. I need 2 more forged ahead books, which is fine. I usually have it by day 7, but I have been kind of taking things a bit slower in this series. And then for here, I actually want a different block. I didn't mean to do that. I want a different block. I want this one. There we go. I could even do it the other way. Let's try this real quick and see what it looks like. Because this isn't bad either. Does it look a little odd? Yeah, I guess I'll keep it the other way we had it. It just seems more, I don't know, natural maybe? Something like that. Of course, the main issue is meleeing through here, but I should be doing it like right here if I do at all. So, going to work on getting some of this stuff built and getting the materials for that. So I will see you guys after I do this building. It's probably gonna take a little bit, but we'll see. Alright, and now I am back here at the home base. You can see I'm going pretty slow. I gathered like a whole lot of stuff. So we've got a bunch of dirty water, some fragments. I need to check and see how our medical books and everything are doing. Okay, so I'll read the medical book. I might not read the actual cooking book. I don't know. I guess I'll read it for the blueberry pie, and that'll be the last thing we unlock for now. So let's get that. I got the first aid bandage. I got the blueberry pie. Now we can make some pretty decent stuff. I finished what I was doing with the horde base stuff, so that should be fine. Of course, I'll need to bring a couple of nails and what's the other thing? Wood, so that I can finish making what we need to. But otherwise, overall, we're pretty set on that. And we're going to take scrap wood as well, because that is going to be what we use to repair anything that breaks down. I, of course, got a bunch of this dirty, infected water. So we'll just put that in there. Go ahead and we'll even put 1 in each so that we can start making some more water. Because we do need to kind of get our water game back up. And then the next couple of days, we're going to head towards the houses over here and try and loot some stuff. Hopefully we can get some more forged ahead books somehow. I also looted this. I should have kept that in through editing, just very quickly. It wasn't too bad. Got kind of hurt by a dog a couple of times, but that was just me meandering about, being kind of not that smart about it. So, whoops, I guess. And we're looking pretty good on resources. I mean, we got 19 glue, 7 duct tape. We're going to be... I don't know where I got this from. I guess I must have looted it. Where did I get that from? Okay, well, we'll just turn it into wood. Go ahead and put the leather up. Yeah, it's in here. We already have enough, basically, to make the forge. except for clay. We do have the iron shovel, so I think I'll go ahead and I'll dig some clay up. This is probably going to be a pretty short day editing-wise, because we are not really going to... Oh, I forgot I was making all this. We're not really going to need to do a whole lot. I'm not going to have enough time to go raid some of the POIs, so I think I'll focus on getting this clay so that we can have the forge when we read the book. So I'll get on that now. I'll see y'all when I'm finished with that. There we go. Got our 501 clay. That's just over what we need to make the forge whenever we are able to make it. How long does this stuff take to craft? It's like 9 minutes. We'll go ahead and we'll toss that for the moment. Get another forged ahead not being made. I forgot that it takes 5. So we'll make that, and then I think I could make one more. Or actually, no, I might not have the paper for it now, because I think I had used it all already to make that stuff, so... Pretty sure yeah, I don't have what I need for it, which is fine. We are about halfway through the day, so that somewhat worries me. I could, and what I will probably do is we'll go run around looting some mailboxes. See if we can't at least get this thing learned before the day ends. We should have it. I imagine there's probably some mailboxes from stuff that I have not checked over on the other side of town where the other houses are, so I'm gonna just go ahead and meander over there, check some mailboxes, see what we find. Be great if we just got a Forged Ahead book all together, but that's a big ask. Okay, so I did end up getting what I wanted, or at the very least what I could use, which is the enough books to scrap for the literature fragments, so we'll have the forged book read, and then kind of debating on what I want to do after that, because we have quite a few options. Tools Digest is never a bad idea. I don't want to make these tools just yet until they hit like the 2000 quality. They're just kind of not really worth it until then, in my experience, because the damage difference just is not enough to justify really making them. At least it hasn't felt like it. Like overall, I don't... It feels like when you unlock the next thing, there's absolutely no reason to want to waste the resources on it, because it doesn't give a significant enough difference for the material cost to feel like you've actually made something worth making. Like, if the difference between the scrap pickaxe, which will deal, what is it, 36.6 block damage, versus this, which is 31.4, which maybe will be 1 block depending on what you're attacking. Or one, like it'll be the difference of 1 swing, which just in the grand scheme of things hasn't seemed to matter that much. I haven't had a time. It also does not help that the, what is it, the stamina cost goes up as well. So you got 16.7 for that. See, this doesn't seem... Well, okay, it's actually kind of hard for me to judge because obviously we're in the 1,000 range for these. So the numbers are a little bit more skewed. It actually deals more damage than I thought because of that. But when you first hit the 10th, or yeah, I think it's harvesting. When you first unlock this stuff at 10, the quality is only 1 or 2. You can't even repair it. Even if you get to, what are we at right now? Even if you get to 11 or 12 and you can make a quality 200 to 300 axe, when it breaks, you cannot repair it. You cannot repair it until you get to, I'm not even sure what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably around 500 because it probably takes 400 durability off, I would guess. I'm not 100% sure about that, but um, my main point is it has the vanilla problem. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess vanilla's like you unlock a new tool and you're like, "Oh, I want to make that." And then you make that and then it's completely underwhelming. It's like, "Oh, I really just wasted the resources on this, huh?" Um, so when you get to rank 10 for the tools, you don't want to make the scrap stuff because it takes 300 scrap, it takes duct tape, it takes what else? The short iron pipes, and then you like for the quality 1 and 2 pickaxe, you spend all that resource for it, and then it doesn't even make a 1 hit difference on a block. It takes the same amount of hits as if you made the higher quality stone pickaxe. And then it comes with the other drawback of not only does it not do as much damage, it costs more stamina. And on top of that, is it? Are we going to get lightning? It should be day 7. But on top of that, so you have barely a difference in block damage, high stamina cost, and then you can't even repair it. Like all that coupled with the amount of resources it takes, it's just odd to me. So I usually stick with stone for like all the way until I hit 2,000 for the scrap stuff. I believe the durability doesn't even go up that much. I could be wrong on that. Max durability is 381 compared to this one. Okay, the durability is higher, but not really by too much, I guess. What is our pickaxe quality at? 3209. And we can make... I also don't like the variants. I always hate variants in video games, be it damage, qualities, stuff like that. As in... Was it not day 7? Seems strange to me. Did I get something wrong with my recordings? Or maybe it's just... I do have Horde Nights turned on, right? I should. Okay. I think that's the signs of a Horde Night. So I'm gonna grab all this scrap wood. Go in here, grab 100 of this. Have the nails on me. Put the food up. Oh wait, this is not food chest. This is... Okay. I don't know what I'm going to use the literature fragments on just yet, and I'm still debating on if I... You know what, I will read that. Let's put up the jars, the water. Do I have anything to actually drink in here? Not really. So do this. Okay, yeah, grab the coffee. And then I'm gonna grab one Shiraz. We're gonna drink just one. So go ahead and drink it. Make sure. So I have arrows, I have bullets, I have this. Do I have pitch? I have a lot of pitch. I have one Molotov. I suppose I'll take it. I'll take a single repair kit. I'm pretty sure I don't really need anything else. I have healing. Actually, let's go ahead and start crafting the bandages, since we can do that now. And I think that's pretty much everything I should really have right now. So, do I have feathers on me? I do. And I have wood on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get over here. And then we're gonna wait for Horde Night to start. So I will see you guys just before that. Alright, and it's about that time. You can see the sun is going down. So, should be any moment now. This is really going to depend on what side they come from. Because if they come from this side, I'm worried they won't use either of the doors and they're just going to try and beat through this wall. We'll survive, of course. It's just going to make things difficult, especially since I only have 2 nails. But I'm hoping if they come from like that side or over here, they just run in through each of the doors, since there's no frames for them to have to worry about. If they come through this side, I don't mind losing the experience that you get. I don't really care about that. But I'm hoping, so, I'm hoping the spikes at least help us a little bit when it comes to defending. You can see I've got pretty much everything set up decently. We've got these. Yeah, there we go. We got these going vertical so that melee works out pretty well. Thankfully, this is working more or less as intended. They're just coming through some of the doors here. I can hear some beating on the walls over to our right. I think it's this way, so north of us. They're beating on the walls out there. They're not coming for the door. Sometimes that happens. And that's what's going to kind of make this a little bit boring, because we pretty much have to wait for them to break some blocks so that they'll come down here. Hopefully no one makes it up there. I'm pretty sure that in order to even get up there, they have to do one of 2 things, which is either somehow get on that ladder outside, which is the entrance that you take when you clear the POI, if you're doing it, in the order it wants you to, and then run from room to room until they finally get here, or deal with her, or they would have to go below us, because they'd have to go below, climb that ladder. Oh, I didn't realize she was close enough to hit me. Climb the ladder, get to the staircase there, destroy the door, and then come down. Well, actually, I don't think there's a door between the staircase and here, but, the point is, the path would be too convoluted for them to really... Yeah, so you can see how some spawned over that way, and they're beating on the walls, and I kind of dislike the pathing they do a little bit. It just makes things slow, because they have clear entrances to come in. Like, I could understand if they said, like, oh, hey, made it to where, you know, they don't just go after doors anymore or something, but like they don't even come through empty block space. So that makes this kind of really weird and difficult to work with. But I do like this kind of setup where it's, you know, we got the vertical bars to swing through. We've got the horizontal bars on the top to stop them from jumping over, the horizontal bars on the bottom so that they can't walk through, because if you do two verticals, you know, they'll just walk right through the blocks. Because, you know, you can do it, so why can't they? Or, you know, why couldn't they? But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll spare you guys this little boring part and take you right to the action in about 3, 2. Alright. It's no longer Horde Night. It is very uneventful, as I assumed. I'm pretty sure part of the problem that happened was, you know, once we got done killing quite a few of the initial zombie waves, a lot of vultures had spawned, which meant, you know, they couldn't get to me through the roof. It looks like only, okay, I see 3. Yeah, only 3 of them. And they don't seem to be particularly interested in me right now. Oh, huh. That guy died. For some reason. We're pretty low on food. I did get hit a couple of times, just underestimating the zombie range. Because I'm not that bright, but overall, I mean, we did get through it. You can see they busted through. So they tried to bust through there and it didn't exactly work. Where did they come through? Okay, yeah, they busted through here as well and then came through this way. Despite there being an open block here, they opted to go for the door there instead and broke some blocks. Not a single one came through that door or even ran around to this direction, which kind of sucks. And then some of the zombies sat like here just wailing on these instead of even coming through this door. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the pathing. It's a little weird. I know there's a zombie who was stuck here who just kept jumping. Same with the one that we just saw like right there. You can see I tried to shoot him a couple times. Didn't work. It is what it is though. Part of me wants to try and kill them, but I don't feel like dropping the ammo to do so, because I'm not going to be able to hit them with an arrow because it's projectile instead of hit scan like the pistol seems to be. Because, you know, you aim the pistol and it's like a pretty immediate shot. You aim the bow and it's got that travel time. So go ahead and just grab all this stuff real quick. Grab the literature fragment. Drop a bunch of stuff off, including the wood and scrap wood I got. And then we're gonna eat, because I do need to. My character is a little hungry. Just gonna pretty much eat all of this stuff in a row. We're gonna go ahead and get our food up. And on day 8, we are going to try to get the forge going. We're going to try and get that up. We are also going to attempt... Let's go ahead and grab all of these. I'm going to try and get, you know, some more of the tools digest. Try and get us to the scrap tool phase. I want to do some bow hunters so I can get to the wooden bow. The problem is I gotta get to 10 to get to the wooden bow, and then on top of getting to that, I'd want to get a few more so the wooden bow doesn't just break every single use. I want to do, I need to get more scrapping for fun. We did get a perk, which I'm going to put into smash and grab. This lets me break through safes and stuff faster. At least I do believe that's what that does. And we're not too far from another perk, but far enough that it's going to be a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to put it, like, put that point into just yet. Okay, so our water is fully down, so I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. This is going to be the end of the first week for 7 Days to Die Afterlife. So I'll keep going with this mod for a little bit. Of course, that is all for the first week of 7 Days to Die Afterlife. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to play the game for yourself, again, I got the link to the mod launcher in the description. If you like the content, please consider hitting the like button. And if you want to see more, whether it's 7 Days to Die or any other games that I played, whether it's modded or not, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can tune in for more. But for now, thank you, and bye-bye.